So this is a replay review, sorry, for Peekaboo from EU West. I believe he's Gold 2, and in this game he's playing as Zhao. This was actually from yesterday. I had so many requests, I didn't expect to get as many requests as I did. So yeah, hang on, let me just make this a little bit smaller so we can see the... I guess... I don't know where to put the camera. Maybe I'll move me over here and just make me a little bit smaller. Alright, that'll do. So anyway, I had a lot of requests. Wasn't really sure
30 seconds until minions spawn.
if I'd get through all of them, but I'm going back through them now. Hang on, let me just make sure this is all nice and lined up. Keep things looking a little bit professional. That's a little bit shit, but whatever. Okay, late invade here. I don't really like this, but it's fine. You started machete, that's good.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. I want to see you just back here. There's no point you hanging around. You're wasting too much time. You just want to ping your team away. So you just want to be hitting G and just going up and just pinging them away. I'm not too sure why you're trying to contest this. Yeah, so here's the problem here. You're now wasting your bot lane's time, whereas they've already started their leash because you didn't commit to this invade. And this is really bad because now your bot lane's going to get behind because you spent so much time going for the invade. I prefer in that situation just for you to ping your team back and say, like, no, I don't want to invade on this. Sorry, I know this is infuriating, but I just want to make sure it's lined up. Is that right? No, whatever. I'll just stick with that for now. Okay, so your bot actually didn't lose any CS, but it was pretty damn close. Okay, it's good. You get the knock up, so it has the lowered resistances. Look here. I think I want to see you walk straight up through here and just go for the gank instead of going around here. I don't think there's much point you going that way. You've got what's it called, phase rush, so here better is just to ping it and just go for it. You know, you wasted a bit of time. Your Darius is a bit off the ball here, unfortunately, but you should have pinged it ahead of time. It's just fine. You got the flash. Just walk away. Here what you need to do is just go down towards your blue buff. It's good you got machete. Shouldn't be dodging these or anything like that. You should just be walking straight down away from it. Okay, now start your blue. Don't waste time here. That's not worth the 5 gold. You just need to start your buff. You're level 2 and Pantheon's already a lot up on you. Like, Pantheon's already cleared out most of his camps, so... Given the lane position here, I want to see you walk up and just flash in lane, pretty much. Like, I'd be walking up here and just flashing on her. And actually, Darius is a bit low. That kind of sucks. Unfortunately, Darius just, I don't really think it's all that great this game. I think you're spending too long killing tentacles. You pinged that you were going and then you didn't go. You should get the kill though. Okay, this is fine. She has teleport, so yeah, I'm probably just backing here. But you see how... Oh, Pantheon got a kill as well. Never mind. What did you go and buy? Red and boots. Yeah, that's fine. I like the fact you picked up a control ward. That's very, very good. When you see this Pantheon go mid, you want to start pinging it. I'd be fighting here. I'd be hitting Pantheon. I mean, if you smite him there, you might, and he uses his full combo, you might be able to kill him because you know that Vigar's cage is down. He did have Ignite, but I'm okay with this invade. I think this is okay, especially because you knew that Pantheon wasn't in the healthiest of positions. Do you have a ward? No. That's it. I'd be going down to Gromp here. If his wolves are up, then his Gromp's probably up. But actually a gank mid here is fine. I didn't realize that this guy was back so quickly. Yeah, your TF is just like AFK. I don't really know what he's doing. This is good pathing by you. I'd be pinging for help here. Has he disconnected or something? Yeah, this sucks for you, dude. I think your lanes are just not really that smart. Like here, I don't think there's much point you... It's tough. It's tough. I guess the wave's in a good position now. This is a good gank, actually. Yeah, good gank. I didn't realize that the minions were where they were, so ignore that. One of the things about spectating is kind of actually hard to put yourself into the position of the player, like without the first-hand information. TF goes top. Fortunately, you lose this. I'm popping the scrying orb here and then taking this over the wall. Yeah. And now I'd go in this brush and buy. The reason why is because you want to come back after you've got red and level. You want to get red and then level 6 and then probably come bot again because you've got flash. I mean, I'm okay with you taking it now. It's not the end of the world. Just make sure you smite to actually like kill it. To be honest, this isn't terrible. It's not a. It's just a personal preference. I like to, like, you don't want to keep red and then farm. It's generally not good to do that, especially with Xin. I like this here. I think you need to go more aggressive there. I think you just go on him. Okay. There's not much you can do bot because your bot lane just died and one recalled. I don't know if you knew that they were here. I think you would have because of this ward, but this invade is actually really smart. So you're playing this absolutely as you should. What I want to see after you kill this is for you to take this blasting cone and... Yeah, I guess a gank on top here is acceptable. I don't know, maybe actually Darius is too low here. I'm not going for this gank. This Alawi will probably turn here and just kill you both, right? Yeah, I think you're making a bit of a mistake here with this gank. Yeah. Alawi's a 2v1 monster, and Darius isn't healthy enough for this gank. Did you have your smite up? Okay, so you did smiter. Wait, did you smite? No, you didn't. Okay. Wait. Yeah, maybe if you have smite here, it's okay, but against Alawi, dude, like I'm not ganking in that situation. You just have to understand the champion. She's a 2v1 champion. She's gonna press R and she's gonna kill you. Like that's all she's gonna do. So better there is to take this blasting cone and kill this camp and just get the XP and then back because you're probably sitting on a decent amount of gold as well. You had 1400 gold. You know, you had enough for Warfield's hammer. Cloth armor here is good. You should definitely be looking at Tarbies with Alawi, Pantheon, and Caitlyn. I think that's a perfectly fine pickup. Best here right now is just literally running to top lane. Pick up these minions, maybe get a kill on Alawi if she sticks around. I don't like you picking up blue buff here. I think you're giving up way too many creeps. Like if you think about the lost gold here, this is like you just missed a whole wave and your blue buff will still be here after. And you get pressure on Alawi. So yeah, I don't like that play. I think better is just to go straight top through the lane. If you're going to do this, then commit to it. You should be getting ready to flash onto her. She does have red, but she doesn't have ulti. You guys should be fine here. Should just be a free kill. Your pathing's a little bit strange, but it's okay. You didn't smite her for some reason. I think I prefer to smite her there for the damage instead of ulti. I think it's better to hold onto your ulti there. You didn't need the damage from it. And just use smite instead, because your smite would have done more damage. Pick up the crab here. Okay, gank mid is fine. I'm probably flashing that wall there and going for it, because this guy's just going to kite you forever. Okay, this is all good. Okay, that's fine. Clear out your Wraiths here. There's not much you can do, but unfortunately your lane's just for inting. Okay, so you just saw Darius took their red. I'm fine with you coming down and getting this farm. Maybe, yeah, getting these TCS is fine. Just ignore Lucian, he's an idiot. Doesn't know what he's doing. And then go over to doubles here. Just clear out doubles and then probably go and buy, because you've got 1300 gold. You want to finish off your jungle item. You're wasting time here, like probably typing to Lucian. Just go and just do your camp, just ignore it. Don't type to people, especially not at this elo. You're never going to convince this Lucian that he's bad. Ping for help here. I mean, are you expecting a gank from Pantheon? I don't think this is a great play for you to be hanging around. I think you just need to go and buy. You're sitting on too much gold right now. You've got 1600 gold. It's almost a third of your gold that you've got, and you're just sitting on top of it. This is too risky. I'd just be attacking the turret here. Yeah, you just... Okay, it was good for you to ult there, but you're probably dead anyway. You probably just didn't realize Pantheon was coming. Way too aggressive, dude. There's no need for you to be this aggressive. There's no need for you to really be in this situation unless you expect Pantheon to be there. Better here, because you know your red buff is about to come up. You can just look at the timer. Yeah, I don't like this dive at all, dude. You don't get the kill here, that's fine. Just turn onto the turret. Get one tick of the turret of the passive gold, and then you're fine. You have to be cognizant of Pantheon at all times, and you just ended up taking too much damage to turret. Like, as soon as you get knocked up here, not worth going any deeper. I mean, you get the flash, and that's great, but you just took way too many turret hits. You can't be diving at this kind of elo in that situation. So yeah, here's better to go and buy, spend your gold, because you're sitting on so much gold. Get red buff, and then look for a gank somewhere else. Like, you don't want to force plays. A lot of the times in League of Legends, it's like, especially when you get towards higher elos, the games are more about waiting for your enemy to make a mistake as opposed for you to make a play. Because enemies make mistakes all the time. People always make mistakes. You just made a mistake right then, and the enemy took advantage of it, right? Bot lane didn't need to do anything. They didn't need to be proactive. They can just wait for you to go for a silly turret dive, pick up free gold, get you off the map. So I'm hoping you finish your jungle item and have Tarbis. Yep, this is fine. I guess you're building Triforce next. With Xin Zhao at 13 minutes, you really need Sweeper. You don't need these wards. If you come across Pantheon... Actually, I don't know how Pantheon does at this stage, but... Like in theory, you should be confident enough that you don't need vision. You need to deny the enemy vision, right? Because Xin's about early game pressure and getting lots of kills and damage and that kind of thing. It's good that you're pinging, but I'm probably pinging going in as opposed to requesting help. This is all fine. I think you could have stuck to that instead of turning instantly, and maybe you could have picked up Caitlyn. Okay. Here, I think you're wasting time. I think kill the pink and then go and probably... It's actually hard for you to start Drake because you're... But only both supports died, so... Yeah, you have to be really careful here, dude. I feel like this is... This should have been quite obvious. Let's have a look back and see what happened from your perspective. Oh, dude, there's no... Hang on, I'm looking at it from the wrong thing. I'll go to blue. Sorry, I had it on the wrong side. Yeah, I mean, this is tough, but I mean, let me ask you this. When you're pathing here, what are you expecting to achieve? Like, what's your goal here? You can't see where mid is. You only have one person on the map, so Viger and Pantheon are completely MIA. Twisted Fate is shoved to turret. Like, what's your game plan here? Are you going to Wraiths? Because you don't need to get this, right? You're full health, pretty much full mana. I think here is just a better pathing situation. You have no vision. It's too dangerous for you to be out here right now. I mean, it's a little bit unlucky, dude, that they got you here, but this is the kind of stuff you just have to pay attention to. And don't ping this guy missing either. You should have known that. I mean, you can see that he's not on the map, right? Here I'm pinging exclamation mark because you could see where Pantheon was. Yeah, I'd be pinging like mad here because you saw him on the thingy temporarily. It's good you pinged him away. Lux misses her. Snare. Yeah, you made the right choice in pinging Cloud. You probably knew he was going for it. Unfortunately, your top lane just got kind of destroyed, but I think you're partly to blame for this because you gave him a kill when he didn't need to get a kill. I mean, you got it back, but so it's not entirely your fault. This is partly on Darius as well. When he misses that, I think you just go a little bit aggressive on him. Yeah, this is fine. But back off though. Just want to get a little bit of damage. Stop like walking around. This isn't good. Just go back to base right now. You need to heal. You're too low. This guy will just turn on you. You're going to die here if you go in. Like dead set. This is a good ward. I like this ward. But you have to appreciate that it's pinked and that Alawi's coming down here. It's fine for you to anti-pink this. It's good for you to just farm, farm, farm. You should be able to kill Viger here, I'm hoping. Okay. Well, that sucks. You know, like in this situation, if we just look back and see what Darius did. You know, what has Darius done here for the last 20 seconds? He's taken a blast cone over here. He's walked around aimlessly. He's going for Scuttler when it's not his objective. Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't be fighting, but I don't think this loss was on you necessarily. I think all of your lanes lost. If we look at gold differentials, top is 2.4k gold down. This guy's only 300 gold up on you. Mid is 2 point whatever gold down. This guy's, they're all, like all of your lanes are down on gold except for you. You're the only one who's kept up. So, yeah, I don't think this loss is really all that much on you. You could have probably played some sections a little bit better, but yeah, I can't really give you too much advice on this except definitely just think about pinging. Definitely just think about positioning and always be looking at your lanes. Like, you always want to be looking at your minimap. Like, a jungler's role in this game is to, like, constantly be looking at the minimap and telling the team what's going on. Being like, this is going to happen. Here's where you're going to get ganked from. You know? So, constantly have to be thinking in the back of your head, where is the enemy? And it sucks getting caught, but you have to, like, learn from that. You have to say, okay, well, why did I path this way towards Dragon? What was I looking to achieve? You know, were you going for a gank on mid? Well, that's not a good situation. You need to tell your mid you need to have some wards down. You know? You bait out and get a lot of flashes and a lot of good situations, so that's fine. You need to get red here. Just take red and then go for gank mid. Because you're about to get 11. Like, why are you wasting time here? Yeah, so this is a misplay, right? Here's why. You've just blown a flash. They're like sieging mid. Okay, Pantheon didn't... I think you got a kill top on TF. But you're just wasting time here. Look how close you are to 11. When you level up this skill, it's really good. And when you get level 11, it's really, really good. And you want to fight as soon as possible. Pretty much in most situations when you get 11, right? Or if it's favorable. Here's why. Pantheon's still level 10, right? And like level 11, there's small things you don't realize about that level up. It's not just your ulti getting a little bit better. It's like, for instance, red buff regen increases when you hit level 11. So all things being equal, if this fight ends well for you, the red buff is going to regen your health more than it would have if you were level 10. And the jump is, I don't actually know how much the jump. I think maybe like 1, 2, 3% for 6, 11, 16. But you definitely want to be getting this, even if this was from level 9 to 10. And also just to have the power of the red buff behind you. 100% in this situation, I'm killing red buff. It doesn't take you very long to kill red buff, so just start it. Just need to start on red buff, and then look for a flank around here. And again, if you had sweepers, you could have cleared this out. Yeah, I'd be getting red here and then going for the flank. I mean, you probably lose that fight anyway because your team just entered, and that sucks. But like now you're getting red buff. This is too late, and I wouldn't be using smite on it either, especially when you're going to base. You need, I guess you've got 2 smites, so it's whatever. But like in theory, you want to keep the smite so you have the damage reduction and the extra damage. This is good for you to wait here. Yeah, this is really, really good. This is free kill for you, 100%. Why are you taking so long? Like, just kill it, dude. Come on. You can kill them both here. Alright. Yeah. I think you could have probably guessed you were dead, so you didn't need to R. That's one thing that sucks about Viger, is that your ultimate doesn't really do much against him, because you can't get out of the cage. I don't think there's much else I can say on this replay. Honestly, I don't think you played this very, very poorly. What I would say is you definitely need sweepers a lot earlier on Xin. If I quickly bring up Tarzan's profile, I don't really play Xin Zhao all that much. Tarzan does. As a jungler, you pretty much always want to have sweepers, but certainly on Xin Zhao, you want to be switching over. Like here, look. Let me bring up Tarzan's profile for you real quick here. You can see that he switches out to Oracle's lens 4 minutes into the game on this Xin Zhao game. I don't know if he has any other Xin games, but like let's have a look at a Kha'Zix game. I imagine he would have switched out to sweepers. Again, 5 minutes he's switching out to sweepers. Hecarim, you're probably going to see exactly the same thing, switching out to sweepers. He actually starts sweeper. What he does is he puts a ward down, recalls, and then buys sweeper. Like, going this late into the game without having a sweeper, I think is pretty bad for your team, and especially when you're playing a champion like Xin Zhao, where those flanks are really, really important. But on the whole, dude, you didn't play too badly. I was expecting a lot worse from someone in the Elo bracket. Your team let you down a lot here. Darius was simply outclassed. Okay, you contributed a little bit to that. I don't think you could have played this all that much better at your current skill level and won the game. Some games are just lost. I don't know, this isn't necessarily the game you wanted me to cover. But yeah, hopefully at least you got some things out of this. The number one thing that I really want to stress, sweepers, vision denial, correct pathing when it comes to things like this. I think you did okay with pink wards. You bought pink wards at appropriate times and you put them down in okay locations, so I'm fine with you pink warding. Not much else I can really say, dude. But yeah, if you take one thing away from this, just think to yourself, I really want to get sweepers pretty much as early as possible. Deny that vision and get those flanks and try and finish as quickly as possible if you're going to play Xin. And again, with the red buff around here, a lot of the times you're not actually doing anything active, and you always have to be active in League of Legends. You constantly have to be making decisions. You constantly have to be thinking, what am I going to do next? There should be no time for pauses, especially when you were like sat here. It's only 3 or 4 seconds, but it sets the tone for the game. You need to think to yourself, what am I doing next? What am I doing here? And so when you were here, 100% you just have to start on red buff. If a fight breaks out, okay, just peel off a red buff and you can go and take the opportunity. No reason for you just to be sitting in this brush. Absolutely. Can't do that. And also the other thing I'd say is, if you're playing against an Alawi again, you have to be really careful when it comes to ganking her. She's a 2v1 monster. She wants to get ganked. And especially if your lane's low. If this guy's low, I don't care how many times he's pinging for ganks. You do not gank for him if you've got an Alawi. You just cannot do it. That champion is born to 2v1. I called it before you went up there that you were probably going to die, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I hope this was useful for you, dude. And like I say, just the sweeper, the pathing, don't gank Alawi. Pretty much ever. Unless she's really low, and then maybe it's okay. But yeah, hope this was useful, dude. Take care, and see you on the Rift.